Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the two-stroke turbo channel. Welcome back to paradise and working at the shop with Mark and a shop dog Stella. Stella is pointing right now at the slough, waiting for any birds to come by. We've got quite the variation of birds: geese, ducks, all kinds of waterfowl of every type, cormorants. What do we have? Woodpeckers and flickers and kingfishers. We got lots of birds. But this video is not about birds. This video is about cars. And right here in this space, right where my hand is waving, sat a car for almost, I think it sat here 5 years, and it sat behind the shop for another 4. And that car is the car we're going to debut today. It is the reveal of the 1994 Honda Accord, which probably didn't, how do I say this? It probably didn't deserve to be saved, but I thought it did. It's got good karma. Cars come along every now and then that, you know, one owner had, good friends owned it. I maintained the car. I've had a history of this car for long before it was wrecked. The customer, who are the godparents of our kids, got into an unfortunate accident. The front of the car was totaled. You guys saw the carnage. Here's the hood off the car. I couldn't save that. I saved pretty much everything else. Stella seems to approve. She's going around the car sniffing and yawning. That means that she's satisfied and she's happy. So this is the big reveal. Went through the car, got it running, working. Then decided, let's do some aesthetics to it. The paint was all chipped and peeled on the trunk, the roof, and what the, Stella, what are you doing? Are you eating my car, Stella? Oh, that's a bone. Stella found a ribeye bone beneath the car there. Getting back to the car, so it is now butterscotch on top of champagne. Those things don't really go together, and you can see the paint doesn't really go together, but it's fine. And then I threw in some stars because we're going to lend it to a friend who happens to be a grade school teacher, and grade school teachers know a lot about gold stars. So I themed this car for her because we're going to loan it to her for 6 months, get the car on the road. And if you guys follow my channel, you will remember 1 year ago, I made a pledge to clean up my yard and a New Year's resolution to get rid of some stuff. This is, it took a while. But this is one of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got a few more cars that I need to get going on. But this is one, and you guys wanted to see. So I'm just going to show you some of the work we did. The hood was blue. I got it for free from a friend. The grill was blue. Didn't like the blue and champagne, so I painted the whole car HOK, which is House of Color, metallic. They called it Knox Pearl, which is really a butterscotch. Usually when you two-tone a car, you want the darker color on the bottom, and I knew that, but I just needed something. I had the paint, it was paid for, and I wanted to use it and see what would happen. And then I added some gold stars from my Rambler that I repainted gold many years ago, and threw those in, and those are very subtle. And then when I painted the bumper, the Rambler color, and then added the stars, which are the actual paint color of the car, the champagne, they stand out more, and I'm so on those. I'm on the fence. But anyhow, the car came out great. It's got a little bit of body work, quite a bit of clear. I think I put 3 coats of clear on it, so it's very durable. I even did the mirrors because they bothered me. They were all peeling and scraped and black here, especially here, the plastic was peeling. So one thing I did that body guys may or may not tell you is I used a product called Bulldog. You spray that on before you put anything else on. It's an adhesion promoter. You have to do that on plastic. So on the mirrors, which are plastic or ABS, or I'm not sure, some type of a plastic or vinyl, same thing with the bumpers. They flex, and it's a bit of a flex agent, fills in some gaps. It looks like clear coat, but you have to do that for a good foundation. So the mirrors came out good. Again, the car came out good. I cleaned it up. It had a lot of mold in it. It still has just a hint of mold. Pull the key out. It has 141,000 miles, although the odometer is broken. It's probably got closer to 200. It is a 5-speed, and I really like that. That's really cool. It's a 2.2 liter with a 5-speed. It has airbags. I like that too. If I'm going to give a car to somebody to drive, I want them to be as protected as possible. I have a lot of cars that don't have airbags. And granted, these are the old first generation airbags, so they're not that great, but at least it has 2 airbags. So that's nice. And then let's take a look under the hood. Shall we? Let's pop that hood. Show you what's going on. Oh, I should show you the interior. It's really nice. Back seat is cloth interior, just like the rest of the car, and in very, very good shape. It is the same champagne color. Door panels, everything is good. Doors are a little creaky, but this car is going to make a great driver for somebody. And I know that some of you are like, wow, why spend so much time and effort on an old Honda? But you know what? Resources are scarce. So we've got the 2.2 liter 4-cylinder engine. I've tuned it up a little bit. I gave it a little extra timing advance for a little more zip. I put in a super strong battery and a super thick radiator so we don't have any overheating problems. I fixed the power steering that was damaged. I fixed the alternator that was damaged because of the crash. ABS system took a hit and it works sometimes, sometimes not. But I'm going to leave it hooked up because it does work sometimes. I repainted the wiper blades. I didn't really detail the engine compartment too much. That's not so important. Tires are good tread, but they are older. I do realize that. And the paint on the sides of the car is okay. Not great. There's a few little dents and dings, and I really have struggled with whether I should repaint this bumper. It's got a lot of chips and scrapes and scratches on it, but I'm just going to let it go for now. Oh, I did put the EX muffler. You'll notice this car is an LX, so originally it came with a single tip muffler, but I'm all about performance here, so I put on the high flowing 2 outlet muffler. I got the car titled in my name with new tags, put a little decal on the back to promote my business, and we're just going to send it. I fixed the rust. There was rust around this rear window. The car came from St. Louis, Missouri, and I don't know why there was rust around the rear window and no place else. There was actually a hole right about here, and it was leaking down into the trunk and filling up the trunk with water, and then the moisture created humidity and kind of got the interior a little musty smelling, but I think I got that. I got it figured out. I'm thinking about erasing the factory pinstripes. They don't go with anything. I can take an eraser wheel on that, but we've got a car. We've got something that somebody can use, and it's not bad. You know, it's nice. I think our friend is going to love driving it. I really hope she does. And it's going to add it to the fleet. So it's not for sale. Plan is to keep the car. If it gets stolen or wrecked, well, that'll be that. But this is car number 1 of all my what I thought would be body swap cars. I bought these cars, this one, that one, this one, and that one, and a couple others, just because they were cheap, they were wrecked, they were totaled, and if I didn't fix them up and give them away or let somebody borrow them, then I could use the chassis or the engines for some of my other projects. This one just happened to make it through all the checks, and seems like it's going to be put back on the road and make somebody happy. And I think I did a pretty good job. You may not agree with me on the color choices, but I got to itch my artsy part of my therapy. I work on cars getting greasy all the time, but sometimes it's nice just to do a little paint. So, new headlights, new grille. I mean, this thing is ready to go. Ready to go. So, it's probably the last time you're going to see this car because it's going to get put into use, but just wanted to show you what it looked like when it was all done and fixed up. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for staying tuned, and we'll catch you on the next video. We're going to start on something else. We've got a bunch more work to do, so buckle your seatbelts, guys. Let's go for a ride. Thanks for watching.